Hey Virgos, thanks for joining. To all the new subscribers, thank you so much for your support. I'm so appreciative. If this message happens to find you today and it resonates, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing. We're going to be doing a February reading using the Urban Tarot. It's a new deck I got. I really am loving it. Let's see what's up for Virgos February 2022. Virgos. What is Virgos needing to know for February 2022? Virgos. Okay. Virgos, February 2022. What do we need to know? Okay. Here we have the Knight of Discs. Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. So right off the bat, I feel like something for some of you is becoming a little too much to handle. You have this Eight of Cups and this Seven of Swords card, futility. It has an energy of giving up. You're not happy, or someone is not happy with the current situation as is. They've been thinking of walking away, or you've been thinking of walking away from this. It just kind of feels like I don't know, I'm getting the word like disaster waiting to happen, hanging by a thread, feeling like it's all toppling down really. Possibly because there was a discussion about ending this. It feels like it's sort of a slow process. Like maybe somebody brought this up, maybe there was some truth that was found out, and there's a sense of it's like kind of trying to work through this, or kind of trying to possibly just avoid the conversation, maybe avoid the ending. But it's like, I feel like you feel it coming. I feel like you feel it coming. For some, like I'm just getting the sense, I mean, it's kind of a separate message, but I feel like someone's watching you, or you feel like you feel like this conversation is going to hurt. Like maybe you're both trying to avoid some pain here. All right, let's pull another row. Ooh, these just wanted to quiet. I'll take these. Four of Wands. Judgment. And Seven of Pentacles. Failure. I mean, you know, nobody ever wants to feel like they've failed at something. You know? When you put a lot of effort into something, I mean, we all have this tendency to want to be successful, to succeed, to obtain the original outcome that we expected. Like whatever that objective was when you entered in, whatever that mindset was when you entered into whatever this relationship is, could be a job, could be a person, a friendship, a romantic partner, but nobody wants to fail. You want to, you know, you're holding on to that vision that you had. But there's something that's telling you like, stop. I feel like there's a message really coming in. Like you get this inner knowing that just says like, this needs to end. It's like the writing's on the wall. The writing's on the wall. I feel like when you look at yourself, like you just don't see that same person possibly that you were whenever you began this. You don't see yourself the same way. You don't see yourself the way you want to see yourself. You know? Here, I mean, you feel, it's almost like, or claustrophobic or smothering. Like it's really uncomfortable, like stuffy and just foggy and you're clear here. There's clearness. There's the reflection back of who you once were, who you want to be. But the writing's on the wall. And I feel like you're slowly moving to a specific direction. You're going to complete this cycle. You're going to complete this cycle, and it's the first step to something else. It's the first step, I hear. It's like this, the first major accomplishment, the first major hurdle or achievement. But there's more to this cycle that's much bigger. There is this bigger picture. There is this bigger purpose. There's a bigger plan. There's a bigger plan. There's a bigger plan, Virgo. Let's get some advice for Virgo for February. What's the advice for Virgo? What's the advice for Virgo? One more shuffle. Okay. Two of Pentacles. Going back and forth about this. You've been going back and forth about this. But there's something big you can't ignore. I feel like you know there's something bigger for you. There's something bigger out you for there. Something bigger out. I can't speak. Something bigger for you out there. Something bigger for you out there. And you see that. I feel like for some of you, I mean, this is a specific message I'm getting, but for some of you, I feel like there is some like long-term travel that you desire. It's for some. I feel like for others, something about ancestry, knowing where you came from. I'm getting a very specific message for some that possibly it's like meeting a birth parent. Very specific message for somebody. Or you think about that. And then for others, I just feel like you think of packing your bags. Like it's like almost like every day you think about packing your bags. Is this today? What's holding Virgo back? Some advice, please. What's the block here from moving forward? What's the block, please? What's the block for Virgo moving forward in February? What's the block? One more shuffle. Five of Pentacles. For some, there's a question of stability. There's a question of whether or not you can make it on your own. And for others, you might also have to support somebody else, or you feel like you're supporting somebody else, or you feel obligated to support somebody else. For some of you, it's just about commitment. It's like a belief that you have that you make a commitment and you stay in the commitment. That's what we do. For others, it could be more of an abandonment wound. A very common wound that a lot of us share is just fear of abandonment, no matter what the situation. You even making the choice is still abandonment. There's so many forms of it. That is this underlying fear that can control your actions and your decisions. And there's no judgment of that, but it's about being aware and taking steps to work through it if there's an objective that you want to meet. One more piece of advice, please, for Virgo. One more advice card, please. One more shuffle here. Okay. Knight of Cups. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to move forward to something you feel connected to. It feels like it comes from the heart space. You feel it in your heart. You feel it in your body. You know that it's the right thing to do. For some, and this is for, take it as it resonates, but for some, I think you're moving towards a person that maybe you've been afraid of rejection. So you may be making the decision to make an offer or communicate or move towards something. that maybe you've been holding yourself back from because you've been scared. For some, I'm almost even getting a very specific message coming in now is just maybe consider proposing. Or reverse energy, some are maybe hoping for a proposal, or this has been one of the blocks. It's been taking a long time. All right. That's what I have for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here. If this message resonated, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and I hope to see you soon.